Well, it's been a pretty miserable old there, to say the least. It's half-term week, Ruth. What's going on?
Well, you sort of asked the question and answered it all in one. It's half-term, kiddies off school. There you go. It's the law, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it could be worse. So much of Wales woke to scenes like this. It's very scenic out there at the moment. Any second now, there we go, there it is. Misty and murky conditions. I just love this time of the year. So this was Clocaenog Forest in North Wales, taken by Steve. So as far as the rest of the week is concerned, yes, it's been miserable today, but we'll kind of gloss over that very, very quickly. The rest of the week is looking generally fine and settled. Mild temperatures, I'm sure you'll have noticed, 15, 16 degrees out there at the moment, with these misty autumnal mornings making it feel all very seasonal. And high pressure is very much in the driving seat. It's starting to build as we speak, and that is good news because it keeps all these nasties out at bay, pushing them off, if you like, towards the north of the UK and back out into the Atlantic. So for us, a period of relative calm. Told you I had good news. Here are the details. Well, you could say it's just all very dull, but I've got to say it could be an awful lot worse. And at this time of the year, settled weather, dry conditions, kids on holiday, I'm everyone's friend, John.
Well, his parents breathing a sigh of relief
I can hear it now.
Ruth,
well, it's thoroughly gloomy out there at the moment. That's probably the best way of putting it. We've got further showers, which will continue over the next few hours, easing as we head into the early hours of tomorrow morning. So it should be a largely dry end to the night. The winds will drop back to the low cloud, mist and fog that actually has stuck for much of today will again persist overnight through the hills and valleys, setting us up, though, for those very beautiful and very seasonal mornings. The temperatures holding at around 13 or 14, which actually is where daytime values should be at this time of the year. So it gives you some idea of just how mild it is out there. Mild, yes, murky and thoroughly miserable feeling as we wake to tomorrow morning. Further showers for a time which will sink southwards during the course of Tuesday morning, fizzling out almost everywhere by the time we get to lunchtime, maybe just a few cropping up into the afternoon. But there'll be lots of blue sky and sunshine. It will be a beautiful day, very picturesque, I think is probably the best way of putting it. And like today, the temperatures topping out at around 15 or 16. Less of a breeze too, so if you do catch that sunshine, it'll feel very pleasant indeed. Under clear skies through Tuesday night and into Wednesday, the possibility those temperatures could well dip, but I think it should be a largely frost-free night. But it sets us up for, well, another glorious day on Wednesday. This is all fabulous news, isn't it? If you do have the children off on half-term, you can make plans for the next few days. Highs of 15, 16 yet again on Wednesday. And actually, there is very little in terms of change for the rest of the week. It's not too often we get this, especially when the kiddies are on holiday. Fine, settled, dry, generally mild. You can see mild at night, temperatures remaining in double figures. And little change too as we head into the coming weekend.